is up? This is Spotlight Crypto. How are we doing today? Are we all agreeable with the markets? Everything looking good, a little bit green. Everything seems like a retest to me. Maybe it's retest week. Richard case coming up soon. We should see what's coming up on the 31st. Everybody should be over there in New York. I'm not going. Let me know if you're going, or if you went. Whenever you see this, but anyways, I just want to bring up a couple things and probably just go into some charts, be real quick, show you a couple videos I got made up. I got a little outro video that you guys can watch of some memes of mine, things like that, and yeah, if you like, let's get in. Let's share this. I wanted to go over this little tweet, but I wanted to play this first. I don't know if Trump's going to do it, but this guy's got a good point. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, you guys get the point. You think Donald Trump will actually do it, but this guy's got some good points. I used to be on the side of tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich until I woke up and went like, whoa, wait, the rich get half their income taxed already. So like, why tax them? Wonder why we get peanuts when they get half their wealth taken from them. Wonder why they got to jump through hoops through tax laws and a whole bunch of other stuff. Wonder why the government always going after the rich dudes, you know what I mean? Because they're criminals or tax fraud or this and that. It's like, well, maybe one day income tax will be gone federally. Who knows? I don't know how that would happen, but it would actually make it temporarily like 100 some odd year thing in there, whatever, income tax. I forgot how long income tax was supposed to be a temporary thing, just like Patriot Act, just like everything temporary, like the Federal Reserve temporary depeg from gold, you know, things like that. But anyways, what's up, Will Stevens? How we doing? I don't know if you're watching or not. What's up in the chat? I don't know what's going on. Let me get my banner on here. Yeah, my little financial, nothing on this show is financial advice. This is just my opinion. A couple things I do. Yeah, I'm just trying to stream once a week, get this Pulsechain thing going, and yeah. What do you guys think about the abolish income tax? I think it would put more money in the pockets of the poor and the rich, and I mean, it would probably cause another boom, but it also would probably cause another inflationary period. I don't know. It's like a yin and yang there, but it would level out in the end as long as they stop sending money overseas. But I also think like if the BRICS countries are gonna be going on their system and stuff like that, and they're sending their U.S. treasuries back to us, dumping back onto us, that's kind of like they're gonna have to print money to absorb that, therefore to soak it into BlackRock or whatever, so it doesn't crash any of our asset prices. Otherwise, people will freak out and it'll come. Anyway, it's just this big whole ordeal. I thought about that earlier. It's like, so the treasury market needs to be propped up. It's a whole damn thing. It's a whole damn Ponzi scheme. And it all starts with those damn bonds or treasuries, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Anyways, it would definitely be interesting. And then the government would have yield to pay their employees off of, because I think they're using some of the interest that they pay, pay employees, whatever. But yeah, that's a little speculation on my part. But anyways, like 20 countries meeting in the BRICS. We'll see what Putin's doing. Trump is evidently looking like in the poly markets that he's leading. If he does abolish income tax, that's one of the reasons why he will probably win, but that's going to have to go through the House, the Senate, back to the House, and then back through the Senate probably if there's any amendments or whatnot. It's like that would go back to like Lincoln times, man. Like, I think it would be cool. It actually fulfill some happiness or whatever in the United States with that part of it. It would lift the burden off a lot of lower income people, but then again, they would get euphoric about it. They would go out and spend a bunch of money, and that would cause inflation, a whole bunch of things. It's just a vicious cycle, but eventually it'll level out after a couple of years, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Enough about that and taxes. I know not everybody in here is from the U.S., but they are a major thing that the rest of the world goes off of. So, yeah. Other than that, this is my little politic area. Don't forget, watch the Trump on Joe Rogan. He's on Friday. That's going to be, I'm going to listen to it. We'll see. I think the undecideds will go to Trump because, Trump's Trump. And I had a little trolling moment today after I listened to this show on Michael Saylor. I think it was, if I went to my YouTube history, I could probably show you guys. So it's one of his latest things. He's talking about the whole market and Bitcoin's the best and stuff like that. But anyways, I said, hey, Bitcoiners, am I onto something, or is he handing over control to the banks that put us in tyranny by the governments? Hold your own Bitcoin and don't give it up if you believe. He is not going to fix the money. He is changing the narratives is all, which he kind of is. I kind of saw that today. And then I commented down below, if bonds are issued to print money out of thin air, not this air, and treasuries are securities, this makes the US dollar a derivative of a security, just nominated in a different number and ratio to those treasuries. Wake up. He's convincing, but not that convincing. So if I look at my YouTube channel real quick, let's go to my YouTube. My channel. Let me remove this real quick. It's interesting to me. I want to go through my history. I want you guys seeing my history. There we go. And it was right here. If you guys want to watch it now, but at the stage, it's not the ad, but it's the Bitcoin Revolution and the Risk of Michael Saylor Part 2 with Markets in Madison. It's kind of cool. I'm surprised this chick, with the way she acts and stuff in the video, is so low subscribers. She seems like she comes from like the press area or whatever, but it was pretty interesting. I kind of like keep tabs on Michael Saylor and his current narrative, but Ivan kind of brought it up to me. So Ivan on Tech, he kind of like put it on my radar, so I listened to it, and that was like my response with it. So it's kind of for like newbies and stuff, but yeah, that's kind of why I trolled the Bitcoiners today. And I thought about the U.S. monetary system and how the whole machine works and vice versa. So yeah, there's that. So before I do anything else about charts, I'm going to play a little video about the agreeable index. I got a little video now, which is kind of cool. Let me remove this and little marketing video there that Rip City Hex, shout out to him. He's hustling the King Pooey guys. He made that video for me and the agreeable index. You can go to 2fucks.io for that and do your own research about the other tokens that are in it, but it does produce yield. Bribery's coming out, so if you want to get 2fucks, you could make a play there. Not financial advice, but bribery comes out. It's probably going to be voting power that people can bribe you for, and so on and so forth. So it's in a good buying zone right now. Not financial advice again, but I'm definitely trying to keep issuing my voting power up there in the pool, which I guess I can go there and show you guys that. Let me launch it without connecting or whatever. And let's just log out. Yeah, disconnect. See, I'm getting a little better at this. But if you go to 2fucks.io, you can go to the lock page and you can go down here and you can see how much of the pool you are, stuff like that. So, you want to get a higher pool for, like, if you're a founder or you like the coins you're in, you could vote for the voting power for the pool, and then you go to the pool and like type in, agreeable index is here. I really wish the logos would pop up here. It's a fucks thing. It's not a 2fucks thing, but there's this year you can earn 81 right now with 26K in the pool. If that doubles, you'll be earning 40. But if you go to the info tab right here, it's supposed to be earning a whole lot more, like, because adding more to it, you know what I mean? And plus you get other tokens, stuff like that on that. But anyways, enough about the agreeable index. I want to show my support for the solid index, which is kind of like the agreeable index, but a different pool. It's a 2 solid pool, but he does. It actually has 2fucks in that too, but it's kind of the same ordeal. And if I think they're Solid X is earning 66.52% with 355K in the pool. And I could do my research and stuff like that and probably get you to know how many people are in the pool. But you can do that. That is advanced stuff. You got to know what contracts you're looking at, things like that. But you can probably figure it out. But Solid X, one of the coins I always look at, the charts. that is the game promo video. He does have a game coming out. It's always like another week, 2 more weeks, but I believe in this guy. He was probably like the closest thing to Richard Hart on this chain, I think, that I've seen so far. I don't know. Could be wrong. Don't shoot the messenger. But he seems to believe in Richard Hart's message and everything. So he's patient enough to see through Richard's plan, and I believe he will. So and I've always believed in Richard Hart. I believe in his ideals. I think what he's doing by stepping back and being gone, letting people stand up, see who the leaders are, see who your friends are, things like that is important. So other than that, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share it out. Please help the channel grow. I don't know. Maybe FUD myself, maybe pump myself. I don't know. I'm just creating some stuff before we look at some charts, but you guys want to probably look at some charts, huh? So before I do that, I want to show you the 2 solid pool. It's got the 33% 2 fucks in it right here. But yeah, now we can go look at some charts. Maybe we should go to TradingView. Look at Bitcoin first. I'm not even signed up. I don't sign up for this stuff. But you can get the basics. Full chart. I forgot to bring this one up earlier. So, anyways, let's take a look. I haven't looked at I've looked at other people's analysis on Bitcoin, but yeah, it definitely looks like a retest already of what Tangent on Crypto 7 was saying, but it looks like a little retest zone of the bull flag right here. Could be last time before it sends. It could bounce around here for a couple. This is on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. This is really bullish. I mean, like really bullish. So it's even more apparent on the weekly. If I make a better line, yeah, it's even more apparent. I went through the line to fake you out, and you could say it's at the top, like getting rejected, but I don't think it is, because you want more touches, and you got 3 touches here and only 2 touches on the other wicks. So 3 touches is more than 2. So I would say that's a bull flag. So that's a retest, possibly, maybe a breakout candle next week. I don't know. We'll see. I know BlackRock likes taking things slow, so let's see how they take it slow. Because, you know, we've been in this since February. It's like 8 months, something like that. Yeah, 8 months. 8 months of sideways for Bitcoin. God, that's got like, yeah, you did go up and down probably from the top. Like, oh my God, 33% dip compared to 99 on Pulsechain, but well, not 99, but you get my drift. Anyways, I think it's setting up right here. If we do another week over here and this candle's red, it's still bullish because the top did the top of this higher high. So we'll see. Maybe some big older players come in and start selling again. I don't know, but I doubt it, because anytime there's major sellers or wallets moving again, it's older ones, and it always freaks the market out a little bit. Always has, ever since 2016. And they do that just to try to scare you. But yeah, I think Bitcoin's bullish, and if we did this measured move again, I'm going to measure it from down here to up here, when you're really supposed to measure this one. But this is a way bigger time frame. My let's do it from the breakout point right there. That puts us at around 114,000 for the next local top, I think. maybe a little 120 to make it, you know, more round numberish. People like that psychological level stuff, but other than that, it looks good just by that. Let's look at one of the indicators. RSI. Let's look at the stochastic, and could be a little overbought, but it just, the blue line bounced off the orange line, so it's still got some room to go. We'll see. It's not quite at 80, but it is making higher highs, so it's in confluence. The trend is your friend until the end. You know, until those cross, that's when, like right here, you'd see a cross. That's when you would probably want to sell. Right here is when you'd probably want to buy. It's a little late for people. You can always change the settings to your thing, but it's definitely still bullish, man. And it has this little kind of U shape in the confluence a little bit. So that was a nice little fake out right there, I think. But yeah, Bitcoin's looking good. Let's go to ETH. Let's go to the Bitstamp one. Stochastic, it bounced again. Kind of just like Bitcoin in a sense, but kind of looks like it's, I don't know, it's a tough pattern on the weekly. Sitting here. God, yeah, that could be a ascending triangle maybe. I would say that would be a horizontal line right here. Let's go off the closes. And then not a horizontal. Let's go to a, let's go right here. Let's go like that. I'd say a triangle. It's on the weekly. We'll see. Those are bullish. If it is, I would do that because this line kind of coincides with the previous top. Kind of makes this kind of like double top, head and shoulders maybe. So it could be a bearish pattern, but I doubt that measured move right there would be going from here to like the neckline. I doubt it would be going to $300. ETH is way more bullish. So yeah, that's my bearish case. $300. I'm just kidding. No, I don't really. This is the only pattern I could really see. If Vitalik didn't start selling and screw with it, it could have made a way better bullish pattern. But I'm still in the camp that this needs to start going for the altcoins to go. I'm still like, you know, they're in their waiting pattern, hence the thumbnail. But, you know, we are waiting for our greens, our altcoin season, things like that. So, yeah, if that triangle breaks out, let's do that measured move real quick. If that triangle breaks out to the upside, let's just measure that wick. Call it good, close enough. And let's say it breaks out and right here, it would go up to 3,300. But Bitcoin starts going, none of this would matter at all. Like you can take Bitcoin's bull flag and lay it over this, and we'd probably be over $4,000. Who knows? Yeah, that's the weekly. Maybe the daily will give me more hints. I haven't really like TA'd these too much. So yeah, it looks like it's trying to create that double bottom right here. 2 W's like Hans, you know. Now it might come down and retest, but I wouldn't want to see it retest this line again. I would want it to see it get front run for more bullish momentum. But yet we'll see. Yeah. It is a little oversold right here on the daily. So yeah, looking like it could be bottoming soon on the downside, but on the weekly it could be going up. So there's a little divergence kind of on the stochastic. So yeah, other than that, it's basically the only like indicator I've been using lately, but I don't really use them all that much. It's just like momentum stuff. But I am not an expert at day trading. I do not day trade no more. I'm a liquidity LP dude. I'd rather go to work all day and let my LP sit, collecting fees, earning farming rewards, and only worry about when price spikes or dumps and my impermanent losses, or if I get it, or I remove it before I see it coming, or whatever, things like that. You get my drift. Advanced kind of stuff. I don't want to have to sit there and stare at charts all day. Although I do look at them multiple times a day sometimes if I'm really watching something, but that's if there's a certain narrative going with a certain token, things like that. So there's Ethereum. Hopefully we can get to that 3,500, this previous top, in the coming like month. Maybe the election will pump it up because I know Trump's on ETH. Vance has Bitcoin. If they get elected, the Democrats, Kamala gets elected, I don't know where it's going to go, really. I don't believe half the stuff that comes out of their mouth. I'll wait and see if Trump really does the things he says he's going to do, like income tax, kind of stuff like that. It really comes down to Congress, not Trump. I just had to scare people on that Head and Shoulders, but the double top kind of right here kind of null and voids the Head and Shoulders, so it's not really a Head and Shoulders. I'm just like, it could be like a double Head and Shoulders. I don't know. Maybe you need to wash your hair twice. Who knows? Other than that, let's go to Pulsechain. And if all these are going to start blowing up, dude, like Pulsechain is a leverage on ETH. So WPLS. Let's go to. I always seem to have better luck with the V1's die chart. So let's go to that one. And oh yeah, I had it on the Ichimoku because this guy. Let's go to my profile. I think it's Hans. Yeah, he said it touched green. Yeah, there it is. Hans. Ichimoku Cloud on the Pulse Daily turned green, so let's go check it out. This is the daily, and I think this is the oldest chart. I know there's a lot of lines right here, but just bear with me. And it did. Like, look, it did it like a week ago. So with the Ichimoku Cloud, you gotta like stay above the cloud, man. Like if you start breaking through the cloud, it's gonna flip red. So this is the definite bounce spot according to the Ichimoku Cloud. Like I don't really like using the other indicators. I just like using this part right here and the red, of course. I've never really like gone by them, but OP. Yeah, we need to start like bouncing off this cloud to gain momentum. But Richard Hart's court case is right here. I can vertical line that. Court case is right here. So, I mean, if we pump really fast, I mean, it would have to be a really fast pump to get back up to here during that. But we can just grind sideways and up a little bit until then, until the news comes out or whatnot. I heard there's another, hopefully, a court thing or whatever, but you could court date thing got into the courts, so maybe the court date's set. So hopefully we'll get some good news. We'll see. Incredible. What's up, Incredible? Incredible. Yeah. If it's leverage on ETH, that is so bad. ETH Foundation is dumping and looking so bad, so flipping ETH. And that is a very good point. If you look at the ETH pulse ratio, reason why I say it's leverage on ETH is because the market cap is so much lower than Ethereum. So if the money flew out of Ethereum into Pulsechain, it would give you multiple more X's than ETH. So that's why I kind of say leverage on ETH. It's just layer one first. This is its first cycle, things like that. Ethereum kind of gave it to BlackRock, so I don't know. They could be cursed. Who knows? Maybe Richard Hart's going to save ETH maxis one day. Hopefully that happens. But you know, ETH, WPLS, and I think that might not be the correct rep either. Yeah, that's not the correct one. So if you think about it like X's, it's leverage, man. Like way leverage compared to ETH. So Wrath Bitcoin, Wrath Pulse from Pulsechain. We could go to that one, I guess. But I'm trying to find this secret chart that Corey Geary looks all the time. Could be over on ETH, but let's just look at this one. Oh yeah, that's not the one. I'm gonna have to find the other one. But Rat Pulse has been gaining in ETH, and it's come back down lately. So because the pullback. So if ETH keeps going down, this chart's going to keep going up. So if I click off that, auto again, and then click it off. Thank you. I don't know why that does that. It might be. It's probably the wrong pair, but it is wrap pull to ETH on Ethereum V3. So you get the point. If ETH goes down and Pulsechain stays sideways, this chart's going to be going up because Pulsechain is stronger than ETH. So vice versa. So yeah, if this chart goes up, it's going to be leverage on ETH. So we'll see. Where's your secret chart, Corey Geary? Pulse. Maybe it's ETH. Maybe it's WETH. I think it's this one right here. Yeah. Look at that, man. Like, Ethereum was getting stronger than Pulsechain, right? But if I invert this, now, since the local top, it looks a little better, right? Yeah, since the launch. That is the secret chart, I think, that Corey Geary does. It's going up and it's testing down. So, oh yeah, you got to hit my bad. So look, Ethereum was Wrap Pulse was staying strong. It was just going sideways, and now it's popping up, and now we're retesting. And it looks like right now, maybe if we go from here, no, yeah, we could be breaking out of that trend line. Look at that. Breaking out of that trend line. Could be. Yeah, especially if Ethereum keeps going down. So there's Corey Geary's secret chart. Looks like we might be bullish. Hopefully we get up, go like, I don't know, maybe up to here, go like that, up to here, and just go up, retest, and Valhalla. I don't know. Maybe that's all. That's probably too slow. Who knows? But it is reasonable. But anyways, let's go to PulseX. I haven't done a chart video in a while, so pop something in the chat if you want me to look at it. Maybe I might right after DFly, right after I do my PulseX and Ink, I will look at yours. Okay. And what's up, DFly? Glad you're here. Pulsex looks a little bit more bullish than Pulsechain. Like everything on Pulsechain looks like it's retesting this previous top right here. You know what I mean? So like it could retest all the way down to here, maybe even lower to here. But like if you take a parallel channel and put this here, oh, I gotta do it like this. A little, you can come down all the way to like right to that midline of that previous top right here and still be classified as a retest, in my opinion. That's a deep one, and if you see, it kind of has. So hopefully it kind of builds and goes above that line, because if you put a parallel channel inside a parallel channel on top, it should be like 3/4 of the way up. You can use fibs too, but anyways, it looks like it needs to come back above this line and hold it, because right, this is on a daily. Let's go to the weekly for this. Yeah, maybe it needs to hold above that line. So it's almost there. It's like right there. I mean, because the closes of the weekly on the solid bodies are, it's kind of like hitting a brick wall compared to the candle wick is kind of like a mud wall. It can make a dent, you know what I mean? Or more like fluid, so to say. But yeah, that's a little bit more realistic there. But if you hit it on the right pulse pair, it is definitely going like up and to the right, because there's going to be less Pulsex. It's got a hyper buy and burn. It's kind of a function of Pulsex. Yes, it doesn't have any utility besides that at the moment, but that might be its utility. Like hyper just blowing everything away. So did the retest right here, and it just seems to keep grinding up higher and higher and higher. Like the ratio is like half. Let's invert this chart, make it a little bit more reasonable with numbers. Yeah, it used to be a 4-to-1 to pulse. Now it's almost 1.7 to 1. Wow. Like if you traded your Pulsex back to pulse, you'd get a lot more pulse. But this could probably keep going higher on the US dollar chart. So I don't know. Who knows? That's Pulsex. Let's look at ink. Probably kind of looking similar. Yeah, there's more people selling on this one because of yield and stuff. So it does look like it's selling down a little bit more. Who knows? But I've always kind of offered like it does need to go back down to that red dot or that red line right there. Like that would be really deep. Like just tap the top on the daily. Maybe the 3-day, it's not there. But it's still breaking the chart, man. Like it really needs to tap right there. But I don't think it will. Like it came fucking really close. So yeah, that was a cup in hand. Yeah, we ain't going there, man. It could be like creating a W right here. You know, we go to pulse. Yeah, it's just a major bull flag. That's just starting to go down because people are getting impatient. So that's the real ink chart. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. That's cool. Now you wanted. Does ink have a buy and burn similar to Tink? Well, an interesting thing, Solid X is going to create this game, and it's going to be buying and burning incentive token along with Solid X. So that's probably going to be inflationary. It's going to be a game that on multiple chains that create this influx of people to come to Pulsechain, or it's going to draw all the, it's going to do something, it's going to bring liquidity from other chains to Pulsechain kind of thing with the game, things like that. So I haven't really researched Tink, but I'll look at its chart right now for you, since that's kind of my analysis with Ink. Yeah, it's a little controversial because Solid X sells ink to put into Solid X, and there's more of a supply control over Solid X than incentive token. But then again, Solid X has doxed himself, so why would you dox yourself when you're just going to dump it into your coin when you probably got a lot more money than people think, and that you would dox one wallet, but then you have multiple wallets with projects on it that it's just, there's a lot of research on Solid X that people aren't aware of or took the time, like just narrative wise, just by what he said, what other people said, kind of put the pieces together. Like maybe, don't take your eye off Solid X or Pulsechain or Rich to Heart assets. You know what I mean? Like there would be core tokens, Pulsechain, but then Solid X would be right underneath it. And yeah, there's like exchange tokens and stuff like that, but like 9-inch, like 9mm, things like that. So let's look at Tink. I went on a little rant there. Maybe a little alpha. Tink Farms incentive token. All right. I don't know anything really about Titan X too much. So I can analysis. Does it have a buy and burn? Is this the right one? So this is 3-day. Let's go to daily. So Titan X has farms. I should probably look into Titan X a little bit, but I think it's funny that they named it Tink. Tink has BNB and other protocols building. Tink has BNB and other protocols building on top of it to burn. Also 40 million in liquidity within 9 days of only 2 million market cap. It might have you some money if you invest. It might make you some money. Yeah. So you're talking about the being tiny coin, or what? I only see a 3.9 on the Titan farm. Yeah, I'm more of a Pulsechain guy, but Tink. Where 2 million market cap. Okay, so it's got to be this one. Doesn't have 40 million in liquidity, but yeah. That looks like it needs to create a bottom, but just first look, yeah, it looks like it's kind of creating a bottom. If it's this token, let's look at the Tink on BNB. Just to get sidetracked myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at those. I don't know, man. That's all I know. You'd have to tell me the last 4 of the contract in order for me to really know which one you're looking at. But the Titan X one, I think you are. I'll show you a little trick, I guess. Go to the Titan X right here. Liquidity they manage and farm. Tink is the reward token. Okay, it's Tink is the reward token of this farm. Okay, cool. So I'm on the first one. So it's the reward token, so people sell it. Probably has a buy and burn on it since it's Titan X. That much I do know of Titan X. It is down 97%, but the thing I'm intrigued by is it looks really flat. The volume's good. way better than some of the tokens I look at the moment. Yeah, I would have to fib this out. Is this the right? Yeah. No, looks like it's down quite a bit. It needs more time, really, but other than that, I would want to see it above this 0.236 in order to start like thinking about buying it. But if it's a reward token, usually the first 6 months of any reward token, you just want to wait and play it out unless there's dynamics of this token I'm not aware of. So I'd have to look into all this stuff, but that's as far as I can go with that. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 2.5 weeks of this token being out. So yeah, like where's the chart history? And I would probably have to go look at Titan X or whatever. But I want to look at Solid X. Sorry, bro, if I'm not really educated that much on it. It's 211K volume, which there's a lot of controversy with this right now, whatever. It is what it is. The game is the game. And, looks like it's creating a floor. People are flooding themselves out, apparently. Let's take this off. $100K B&B so far per day for it. Wow. 100K buy and burn. That's what you mean. Okay. B&B buy and burn. Get it. Wow, that's doing some burning to keep that token up then. Yeah, I'd have to look into that, man. Definitely this cycle seems to be going into like the buy and burn tokens, but then is it just burning the founder's supply or like the thing I have like with buy and burns is like, okay, 20 years down the road, is it all going to be gone? Or are you just going to be holding it in your wallet and you're going to have $1 billion worth of whatever token and you can't sell it because then it would just burn the rest of it? I don't know how any of that. That's what I think about buy and burns. Kind of like the supply of Pulsechain. Maybe it's just burning the SAC wallet or the OA's supply out of existence. Yeah, I know buy and burns send it to the dead wallet address, but it takes volume and yeah. Yeah, 100K buy and burn so far and gets sent to the buy, but 20 years from now, that's my point. Is it just going to burn it all away because it got traded all the way or what? I don't know. Maybe you feed the reward token into it, that buy and burns it up and keeps the price going up, and you just hold it in your wallet forever until you sell it and need it for whatever, or that's why I've never really been into the buy and burn kind of narratives. But if it's just the OA supply that gets burnt, and after that the buy and burn just does it little tiny like fractions of a percent afterwards, and it just chunks it away after everybody sells or whatever. Yeah, price floors just go away if nobody's. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it right. Burning, I feel, means you had bad tokenomics. Yeah, possibly. But the buy and burn also feeds. I understand right now, buy and burn will feed way more price action if you have supply control and a constant bot buying the token up and then burning whatever it buys. And if it burns like 0.1% of each transaction, and it buys and burns it, and you keep the whole flywheel turning, it's going to keep price pressure or demand pressure on the asset. But yeah, I understand it to a degree, but like I've never really like invested my money too much into things like that. So look at Volt, 2,000% in 20 days in Titan X. 40 million market cap. Fast money, man. Fast money. Yeah, looks like Solid X forming a floor. I'll look at Volt then. We got like 8 more minutes before I end the stream. So this one right here. Volume's twice as big as the ink one. Definitely gone up. Probably got a hyper buy and burn. 6,800%. Not bad, not bad. I like that. Yeah, I probably missed out a lot. I'm not buying up here at all. I mean, it would have to come back down to here for me to start thinking about like even. I think I missed the boat on Titan X. So like, I understand it. I'll watch it. Thanks. It is one of my favorite shirts too. Yeah, I kind of watched a couple videos of that. They do pretty damn good for the reunion tour. I'm glad they kind of did it before other band members start dying off, possibly in the coming years. Maybe they got health problems. Who knows? Never really looked into it that far, but yeah, they, definitely. Good evening, Morton, Maddie, or Matt D. There we go. My bad. But yeah, Volt, that's definitely, you gotta have Volt and deposit Titan, so it burns Titan X2 to get your Volt. I think, yeah, definitely game mechanics there. But yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why is because Titan X probably buys up the Volt. I don't know. See, I really don't have a clue about this project. You'd probably have to go back and near the middle-ish beginning of that for the alpha. Maybe, I tell you some little secrets. I don't know. Alpha tonight is really about, we're bullish on Bitcoin. Ethereum looks like it might be coming back up, but it kind of looks bearish at the moment. Like it needs to get its shit together for Pulsechain to like really fly. Pulsechain is gaining strength on ETH, and because Vitalik sold on Richard's head, I think that's why that's happening. Like he's passing the torch on to Richard. Like, can you take it from me? I don't know. That's speculation. But anyways, other than that, that's the alpha there with price performance. So we're waiting for the banana zone, hockey stick, and Solid X. We got the agreeable index I showed in the video earlier. Just go back and maybe watch a couple videos, get a little bit more alpha, what I'm doing, and with people, what I'm doing, things like that. So other than that, that's Volt. Cool. Let's go back to Nope token. I know all these tokens are dead that I'm showing you guys, huh? Like, oh my God, it's looking flat. It's dead. It's down in the dumps. Like, what's going on? I don't know. We'll see. Volt is going to $1, 700K buy and burn per day for now. A lot of Zenians tonight. No shit. Zen. I had a couple miners a long time ago, and Yeah, you can make some money off of it back then, but I haven't really jumped back in any more projects. I've been like staying focused, hyper focused. You know what I mean? So could be missing out on the whole cycle. Who knows? But I don't know. We'll see. Nope, on Pulsechain, it looks like it's getting there. Like everybody's getting a little like weeded out here. I don't know. Other than that, I got like 5 minutes left, guys. If you haven't liked, subscribe, share it out, whatever. Arb bots, arb bots are arbitrage bots. You know, keep the liquidity pools even on prices from one exchange to another. Things like that. Buy and burn bots, bro. Get into Titan X. Miners are paying 300% for 88 mine. You mean 88 days? All right. I'll do this. No, I fucking went on a spell. $88 days, 300%. Okay. Titan X. Okay. Yeah, I know about the launch. Cool. 10x, nice. 6x, 7x right now. Okay, it looks like it's on a pullback. Might be going back up. Jake, the only reason why I don't really like this project is because of that. But Jake, I don't like the founder. I didn't like the project. The project's cool, but the founder, he's shield and shield. I don't really know what happened. XRP. I'm staying away from it. I got it like way back when, and I didn't put much in it. I got rid of it. Thoughts on XRP is it's got constant dumbing, and they gifted it to Mala, so that just tells you on which side I'm on there. I'm into freedom of speech. I'm into freedom of movement. And Trump doesn't want to take your guns, doesn't want to do any of that stuff. So, you know, Proton, not Ripple. Proton. Proton. Let's type that in. This one? Probably this one. Or this one. XPR. Oh, okay. That looks so... All right, right there. Looks like a stable coin. I don't know anything about these projects, guys, so I'm just on a journey with you too. So, is it on BNB? Let's look at the BNB one. Looks like a stable coin. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I tend to stick to Pulsechain kind of thing. So I like it's its own chain. Good to know. Good to know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I'm a heart head. Yeah, I'm a heart head. I did come from Kronos. That place is kind of like flat and bottomed out, but you know, I do have my stakes. Yes, not a like first. I'm like day 600-700. You know, in there somewhere, I think. But I'm out long. I'm in it for the long haul. I only put money in what I'm willing to lose, kind of like crypto. I don't live off this stuff. I got a day job, so just like most of us probably, and we do this on the side. EMP money up your alley? Yeah, one of these days. You know, I'm a DeFi dude. I'll farm and earn yield and be doing plays here and there. I'm just hyper focused right now, and maybe I'll branch out one day. But I'm not a maxi by far, by being a Richard Hart dude. But I do back that up more than any other founder. So, on that note, I'm going to end this stream since it's an hour, and I only like keeping hour streams every Wednesday night. If you want to see some memes, I'll do that. Outro, I almost forgot about that. You want to see my outro? Here we go.
The mainstream media, you know, they do their best to demonize anybody who doesn't agree with them, but I don't think they're as effective as they think they are.